My name's Megan. I have been fighting bronchitis for about a month, so I have a little, excuse me if I either cough or sniff or something, because I'm still I'm almost there, but I'm not quite. So I apologize for that, but my voice might go. So this is our new location, vinyl outlet versus regional supply. You guys have all been to regional, I assume. So vinyl outlet's more just the craft section that you were used to, off on the one side, is now up here. So all the sheets, 5 and 10 yard rolls, things like that are all up here. So more the craft segment versus the wholesale segment. We are open on Saturdays up here from 10 to 5. So that's kind of new. And we're also open until 6 o'clock p.m. So you have a little bit of extra time after work, or you can have it at regional. So just a couple little different things. One thing I would like to start with, and again, I apologize, I don't have anywhere to hang things up, so we'll just kind of pass things around. We'll learn today. This is a first class paper. So you guys are making things, which will be awesome. And we'll just do our best. We're going to learn all about the different heat transfers. We're actually going to do some hands-on stuff. Oh, my X-Actos. Did we pass out X-Actos?
I didn't see.
Sorry. We just got our tables like a half hour ago. I'm a little disheveled, so just bear with me. We're going to actually do our hands-on weeding and applying of all the different types. So we're going to have fun. So make sure you eat your lunch and get all that done beforehand so that we can do all the fun stuff after I get done explaining the one. I think I just want to take one and hand it down. By passing out, just so this kind of shows quite a few of the different Caesar things. I'll let you guys just touch, feel, move, pass it around. The back are all the color print, kind of what you're more interested in the back. So that, we'll touch on that. But all the front ones, almost all the front ones, we are going to talk about today. So that kind of gives you a feel for, and that one's glow. So that's not going to work real well here, but. And then I thought this one, but I don't know how many of those are actually going to apply today, but that was just at least some ideas of what you can do with heat transfer. Some of those have been discontinued, so if you should all have a paper that has the heat, this one right here, it has heat transfer vinyl on it. This is basically the basic instructions for each type of vinyl. So Easy Weed is kind of the very easiest. I'm going to have to just kind of hold this up and talk at the same time. But this one is Easy Weed. And this is really just your basic, it almost looks like screen printing, but it's just kind of a real basic matte finish iron on. When most of you probably done this one. It's really, really easy to use. It's a lot like vinyl, but this has the most colors, so when you want to do it, it layers wonderfully. Love that one. And then this is all, so on this page, it has what it adheres to, the temperature you're supposed to use, the pressure you're supposed to use, and how long. And so this is kind of your guide for any of these. Keep this paper so you know how to use each one. The extra, I have that one in this book, not. But basically the difference between the two of Easy Weed and Extra is the one applies to nylon. That's really the biggest difference. The Easy Weed does not do the nylon aspect. So just remember those two. And I think, I don't know if we carry Extra up in the store. Do you carry Extra at Regional, Eric?
Extra, by the yard, yeah.
By the yard?
Some of them.
Okay. So if you need something with nylon, that would be the one you'd use. Electrics. That's this. It's got a kind of an opalescent sheen to it, kind of pearlescent. You guys can all see that. Cuts and weeds a lot like the Easy Weed, but it does have kind of that metallic finish to it, which is kind of fun for certain applications. Let's see, the stretch. This one's great. So if you want to do something with, I really need like 6 more hands.
Do you want me to hold that for you, Megan?
Oh,
I can help it for you.
you want to be helpful?
I can do that.
I'm kind of running out of arms.
I can do that.
Okay, you'll hold up. This one is for athletic type gear. This one is the thinnest, And it's also, see that stretch you get? So if you're gonna do anything like athletic pants or something that's really, you need that stretch to it without it cracking, this is the one that you want.
I did leggings for cheerleaders with that.
Yes, that would be perfect, absolutely perfect. So, I love this one. A lot like Easy Weed, but just has that give to it, where the other ones don't have quite as much give. Oh, glow in the dark, was that one on this last one? Glow in the dark is exactly what it is, it's glow in the dark. It's that little bottom one. Of course, I should turn off the light, but I'm not going to. It glows, just so you know. CADFlex and 3D Techno have been discontinued, so you can just scratch those two out. At least as far as I know. If anyone knows different, let me know. Metallics. I haven't been through this one yet. Oh, here's my metallics. So that is, isn't this awesome? Right here, that's what I need. So those, the gold and the silver, real shiny, real sheeny. The only thing that I've heard with these is that they can be prone to cracking.
And
So if you,
they crease in the wash too.
yeah,
Like,
because it's like a real metallic
Yeah.
mirror finish, and so
it's very rigid.
it
It's
is.
hot.
And they even say, Caesar will say it does, prone to cracking. So super cool finish, but probably won't last as long as the other ones for you. Let's see here, oh, Video Flex. What is this one? Oh, right here. So it's basically like a glitter, but it's more, it's like a smooth glitter. It's embedded into it more. Has anyone used a normal glitter?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's, yeah, that one's more rough. This one is more smooth. It's actually embedded into the material.
Which one is that one? Video flip?
Video Flex.
Is that the orange colors?
That one is not, I think there is some more colors. I'm not sure why they just have that. Those two. We'll check on that for you. The strip block, you guys have probably all seen. And it reminds me of the 70s. But it is it's got that feel to it. It's like a suede feel. It kind of is like a, I don't know, walkie type feel. And that comes in lots of fun colors. And they just got these bottom ones are all in new colors. The brownish and green and blue and red. Those are all brand new this year. So that's the strip block. The Reflectol is reflective. So if you, it's right here. So if you are using it for like an outdoor, like you want to go running or something that you want that little reflective piece on the garment, that's going to be your reflective. And I can, well, you guys can come up and fill any of these you need to. And then we'll be doing most of them too. So, and then glitter. This is your standard, and this stuff is so fun. This is your standard glitter colors. It's a little harder to cut and weave. If you haven't done it, you need to dial it in just a little bit more. We can talk about that in a minute, but on the cutter, as you know, you need to use, if you use a silhouette, you use a flock setting, and then put your blade on 3. If you don't cut it correctly, you will not enjoy this. If you cut it correctly, it'll be awesome.
I still cut with a Cricut, and I have to put it on pipe, but it's terrible on your blades.
It dulls them.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah. People love it, and I love it. I do all kinds of stuff with it. But I've just found that if you don't cut it correctly, it can be a bear. So just make sure you do a little test cut on that one before you ruin material, because I've personally ruined a lot of material.
I use a Graph Tech plotter,
Oh,
and I really had a hard time with the glitter cutting.
Did you?
Yeah, what do we do for that?
Can you adjust your,
You can adjust the pressure.
yeah, the pressure on it?
And is it just a trial and error? Is there a
Yeah, I don't know.
suggested pressure?
Not that I know of.
I'm not sure on
There's a
that.
little test cut. It just basically cuts like a square with a
Right.
triangle in it.
Uh-huh.
So you're not wasting material. Really. You
I've
can do
wasted
test
yard,
cuts.
I love the way it looks, but I've wasted almost everything that I've done
I've wasted some.
because it just doesn't bleed. I
You
can't.
just have to
find the
remember
right
it's
pressure.
got to cut much, much deeper than the standard vinyl, easy weave, any of the other heat transfers. It's kind of like, did you say it's like flock?
I've never
Almost.
tried the flock.
It's just that thicker, so you just have to be prepared to cut a little bit deeper, and I've tried double cutting it, I've tried different things, but when I'm on my silhouette, if I just adjust it and then I do the flock setting, it cuts beautifully. But I have wasted a lot of material as well, so I know that.
My plotter doesn't have a setting, so.
I know, you know, just adjust your blade a little bit. Maybe you can talk to someone down at Regional that's better with cutters than I am,
Okay.
about maybe adjusting the blade or the intensity of.
Does it, now I know that they have the 60-degree blade, is that a better
Well,
blade?
it says on here, I think, yeah, blade. So on glitter, it says a 60 degree.
So it does, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and I don't know much about that, I'll be honest, so,
It's just because the angle, it cuts through thicker material easier.
oh, okay, gotcha.
So thicker material, they
Yeah, it
recommend
does
60
look like
degrees.
it's calling for a 60 on this, so that would make sense. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then holographic, let's see if we can find that beautiful thing, right here. So this is kind of like your faux, I like to use it as like a faux rhinestone. I mean, you can do anything with it, but if you cut it into little circles, we'll do that today. It looks like rhinestones, kind of, and it's got a fun.
It's also
fun
really
finish.
rigid.
It is. It's a little bit thicker. Yeah, I haven't heard of this one cracking as much though as metallic, so this one's probably a little bit safer bet. What else? I think that's it for the. Did you guys have any questions about any of those?
No.
The 3D Techno, I don't think they were carried anymore.
Pamphlets.
There's a what? If there's a few pages down, but I don't think. Oh, see, this was that extra just on that nylon material. So that's where you get that. Better for nylon materials. Okay. let's
That
put
3D
book.
one, they don't make anymore.
I don't think they do.
No, it's-
Yeah, okay. This book I just got, but it doesn't look like it's
So as far as those different materials, like what is here and what is at regional?
So up here, we have, Regional should have everything still, right? But it's just by the yard.
It's on a roll, sold by the yard, everything we have. We don't sell sheets anymore.
Yeah. So up here we have Easy Weed, we have electrics, we have stretch, we have glow in the dark, we have metallics, holographic, the glitters, strip flop. I don't think we have the video flex glitter. Haven't seen any of that up here. And I hope we have reflective. Let me check on the reflective, but we should have reflective as well. So we should carry almost everything, but it will be in a sheet form versus by the yard. Does that help? And then Chemica, I did bring me something to look at. Are you guys all familiar with the patterned materials? This is a little leopard that can you run out and grab like a chevron and a polka dot and just a couple of Chemica things.
Yeah.
So you can grab the pattern, but this one is another company. So everything you just saw was Caesar. That's kind of our main line. This one is Chemica, and it is the sheet, this gray sheet that you guys have. It is a little bit different. We haven't talked about a hot and cold peel yet, but this is a cold peel. So when you're heat pressing, there's always a plastic liner on it. Have you guys all experienced that? So a hot peel means you can peel that off while it's still hot. Like you take it right out of the press, it's still hot, you can peel it. If it's a cold peel, you have to wait for it to cool, then you peel the plastic off. So Chemica is a cold peel, and you'll find out pretty quickly when you go to do it, it doesn't like to peel hot. Oh, thank you so much. You're working harder than you thought you were, huh? So these are just a few examples of the Chemica stuff. We've got like Army and Chevron and Polka Dot and Zebra, and there's all kinds of different things out there. And they're really fun. They cut a lot like these. What's so different? So they've got the, what it's suitable for, that second box down, cotton, polyester, acrylic, and similar fibers. It's got how long to press it, medium pressure, 15 to 20 seconds, 300 to 320, and then make sure you peel the carrier when it's cold, like I said, versus hot. I went to do this one when it was hot, and it kind of almost started to come up and stretch a little bit, so you can tell pretty quickly that just wait for it to cool. This one has all your maintenance on it, and then just different options and things. So always keep these, because these are going to be kind of your go-to for any of the different types.
Layer those?
Yes. I layered, so this one is actually the leopard with Vegas gold, black, and glitter on the eyes, and it's not very cute, but it shows the different ways you can, as far as I can tell, you can layer everything. The only thing that I have heard causes problems is when you put like Easy Weed over glitter. Because of the finish on glitter, on occasion, it doesn't stay as long. But I can actually go over that right now. So this sheet, you're just black and white, sorry, and it's a little difficult to read. But this is a new thing I just got from Caesar, and this is actually all their wash testing that they've done. So like Easy Weed, if you have Easy Weed on the top and Easy Weed on the bottom, you get 30 plus washes out of it in the, in the laundry. And then if you come down, like Easy Weed with Easy Weed Stretch, so these are all the different modifications that they have tested. So Easy Weed Extra on top of Easy Weed, or Metallic on top of Easy Weed, or this is like every combination they could come up with, and how many washes they got out of it. So it's great information. I haven't had this until maybe a month ago. And it has almost has your Easy Weeds, your Stretch, your Electric, your Extras, your Glitters, Strip Flops, your Reflectols. So let's see what it says. Okay, so if the bottom is, oh, they don't have that one. So the bottom is Easy Weed with glitter. I'm trying to see if there's one with Easy Weed with glitter. Someone
There
finds
it is, the first one.
Where are you looking at?
On glitter mine's on the back.
Well, this is easy. Okay, yeah.
Top
I was
and bottom
reading wrong.
glitter.
You're exactly right. Okay, so top is Easy Weed, bottom is glitter. So that's like 5 to 10 washes. So that's not going to be as many. Obviously, you can get a few. So if you wanted to do that on an item that's not going to be washed much, I think you'd be fine. I've done it a ton, but I haven't really washed them a lot. So I know it sticks, but that's the only one I've really heard that can give you some problems if you layer that one. So, but anyway, yeah, keep that one because I thought that was great information. That kind of lets you know what you can layer. Layering is just so fun, and you can get so many different looks and feels out of it. This is a feather I did a little while ago. And this one is Easy Weed and glitter in just a few different colors. It takes some time. This requires some patience, but it's super fun to do. And like that, I did the Easy Weed over the glitter and it's been fine, but again, I haven't washed this, so that kind of gives you an example of,
But you have the glitter over Easy Weed, right?
I have the Easy Weed over glitter. The glitter and the color went down first, and I put the black over everything. The color fills were down, if that makes sense.
Because I've done glitter over Easy Weed and washed it a bazillion times.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. It's just because the glitter has kind of that, almost reminds you of an
It's the
emery board.
texture, yeah.
Yeah, it's the texture. But I mean, you can feel that one. I think it went down pretty well, but again, I haven't washed it, so. And you can pass these around if you guys want to.
Would you send out that pattern for that feather? I've loved that feather since I started.
I loved it. I just did it. It's just my own artwork. That's the Chemica, if you guys. But the Chemica has a little bit different feel. Sometimes when you do iron on big surfaces, you'll kind of get that feel like you have a patch on your shirt type of feel. So I think it's better in like a little. But this is the glitter over the. I didn't do this one. This is from Caesar, but this is the glitter over the Easy Weed. So that works as well too. And then this is just Caesar on the back. But you guys can pass all those around. Did you want to go over the print and cut stuff now before we get hands-on?
Sure. Let's do that.
Cut stuff. Did you guys have any questions, by the way, on the different types or what they're used for? Or feel free to ask. I get talking and I don't know what I've said. I'm gonna have to steal you one off.
So the t-shirt with all the print cut is back there, the print? I just want to see this thing.
I actually have one right here, Eric.
You might want to put some of this stuff right there.
I know, you're right on the edge of that. Okay, so as of now, you're the only one interested in doing print cut heat transfer, right?
There you go.
Yes, and what's your name?
Megan.
Megan, so after he gets done, we're going to leave, but don't be offended.
I will not be offended.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, to do print cut heat transfer, you need to have a solvent press, just kind of information for everyone, or solvent printer. The cheapest, smallest solvent printer we sell is 20 inches wide, and it's about $10,000. I mean, these range up to 30,000-ish, if you're looking to get into something like that. So, as far as printable, the most common that we sell is this top one, Color Print PU. It's a polyurethane material. I told you to do this, not thing. So polyurethane, really thin, really soft, more comparable to screen printing. Everyone knows, do heat transfer, it's not, not cost effective to screen print 5 t-shirts for someone. That's why you get customization with this. With the printable, that way, I mean, do full color prints. You don't have to do one color, layering, just print photo, whatever you want on them. And that color print PU works great for that. Do you have a cutter built into your printer or a separate cutter?
We did, they're Mutos.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we have to cut it.
Okay, yeah, so when you're designing, you just have to, name one, the cut line or whatever. I'm not sure how the Muto works specifically, but yeah, so it'll just print it and cut it right after you can do that. As far as the other printable ones, the color print soft, I think that's another one we just started carrying. I'm not sure if the sample's on there because that's fairly new.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, yeah, that's a really nice one. There are some, I'll kind of show these samples, just so you can kind of see these, just some printed ones. There's the one's crystal, right? The color print crystal, it's like, kind of like a glitter, it's like the glitter transfer, but you can print on it. It's really thick. I mean, that's like having a bulletproof shield on you, basically. You don't,
It's like armor.
I wouldn't recommend putting it on clothing. It's more for like bags or stuff like that,
Okay, so,
Print right
okay,
on it.
just
Yeah.
for 1 second. So I know that there's the printers that you can get to print regular sticky back vinyl. So this would be the same type of machine.
The same printer, yeah.
Just, it will,
But yeah, there's specific stuff to print on, and then okay, one difference with the heat transfer, you have to cut it all in reverse, then you flip it over and put it on the shirt.
so how does that
This
work?
stuff, you print on the front of it, there's a transfer tape, basically you lift it up like doing regular cut vinyl. So you cut out here, lift it up like this, and put it down just like the
So is
print.
there special transfer tape that has to be
Yes.
used with the?
Yeah, they make special stuff
Or
for
the-
this from.
the-
This is actually a little tiny
Yeah.
sample of
So,
it.
yeah, but you'll
It's
pick it
got
up,
kind of a
put it on your
little
shirt,
texture to it.
wherever you're printing it,
And are
pressing it
these-
onto,
These are
and
machines
heat
that
press it.
regional sells?
And
This
these
is
are
the
solvent
transfer tape?
things, right?
Is
Yes.
it
Not
on one
UV.
side?
Salt.
And so it's more like vinyl.
Yeah, so I mean, really, it's
That's
just,
it.
whatever you're designing, that's your limit. So, but the color print PU is the most common, the color print soft we have, the color print crystal we do carry also, like I say, it's really thick. That's just one sample coming around. The sublift in, that has a blocker in it so the colors don't come through. I think it's for, more for polyester type stuff. Sometimes when you heat those, the color comes through the white a little bit, so that'll block that. We do have that one. Color print classic, I think they got rid of that one. Color print extra, I think we still have that one. The top two are the most common. The back side, the glitter. And then at the bottom, the TTD Easy Mask, that's the mask that Caesar makes specifically for the printable stuff.
Okay.
So, how wide is your, 12, I think the widest we carry is 30 inches
We go 64.
in the printable.
But
Yeah. So this stuff, I mean, just because you're more manageable to deal with when you're doing a t-shirt. So it is, meant for kind of a smaller scale as far as what we're printing on. But we carry, quite a few different ones. If you're looking for specific information, we can demo some of that stuff for you. Aaron Tawa is the one that deals with all of our equipment sales. He would be the one to specifically talk to you if you want to do demo of anything, and we can do that for you if you want to bring in any files or anything.
And what about how many times can you wash this? Like this color print soft is,
I don't know that I
I
have
haven't
the
looked at any
stats on
specs
that one.
necessarily.
Does it fade like a regular print vinyl? You know,
And it'll
that
probably
kind of
fade over
has-
time. I don't see
I
any
would be
information
willing to
on
bet it does
washes. I
fade
mean,
a
they
little
hold up
bit.
pretty well. And what is the easy way to say, 60 washes or more?
It's, let's see here. You just do a normal easy.
I mean, it's
feed.
not obviously durable as paper.
It's 30 plus if you're gonna do just normal easy feed.
so specifically, we get a lot of requests for quilt locks.
Quilt?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Just print individual pieces.
did they wanna
because-
like put on the customize a quilt?
Correct.
Oh,
And that
interesting,
color print
okay.
soft is, because it's gonna be so much better than, running it through your little desktop, but
Yes.
it works.
Yeah.
The great thing about quilts is you're probably not gonna wash them a
Yeah.
million
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, you're not getting a lot of washes there.
So-
And they should hold up pretty well.
But we need to get information on that. I honestly don't know on the printable how many washes
I haven't heard specifically washes.
on that one, no. But check at regional, we'll get into
I'm
regional.
more concerned about
Tell me your name
color
again.
Eric?
than the-
about the color?
Like the actual
Any other
vinyl.
questions specifically with this?
The color of the heat?
Okay, well,
Yeah, that's what it,
I mean, that's kind of it for the printable. I mean, I don't know if you wanted anything more before you need to leave, but.
you're gonna miss the fun
I
part.
mean, it's basically the same as printing on vinyl, it's just you're printing on heat transfer. You just need to pick the right material, same as vinyl. What you do.
It is a
So,
lot more like a standard vinyl where you print right reading and then you
Yeah.
apply it right reading.
Right, just put-
We're gonna go over all the other stuff here in a second with the other, but
Yeah,
it's
so
more
it
like
doesn't,
vinyl.
I mean, sometimes you get heat transfer, you print here, you flip it over, like transfers the ink over.
Right,
This is not that.
right, no.
You take the material actually and adhere to the material.
Just like a normal
to it.
sticker, normal graphic sticker.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work out.
But if you want teeny tiny
Okay.
detail or, that's where the printing is
It
gonna
does,
be
yeah, they do really
a
well.
bit better.
They turn out really nice.
Does anybody else have a printer that's, you
And if
have?
you've seen the
I don't
samples
have
going
one. I
by,
don't, but,
they don't typically look as good as when you press them,
One.
because sometimes the ink's a little bit, they look a little washed out. Once you press them on the heat,
It's something I'd like to get.
it makes them look a lot more crisp.
Yeah.
Is that just like a dye sublimation printer? Is that, or is that?
It's
No,
not
it's
dye
a solid,
Okay.
yeah, it's not dye sublimation.
Okay.
But you can do fun things with dye sub and, well, if you go on Caesar's website, they have some really great videos. I'll just say that. And you can transfer that color over the glitter and some different fun things too. They're a great resource if you guys want to learn more and watch more things done. I think. Okay, so a lot of you have cut this material. Number one thing that I have screwed up more times than I want to admit, always cut in reverse. You always have to remember this is not normal vinyl. Normal vinyl, you cut, you tape, you apply right reading all the time. Does that get it up yet? We might not be pressing. Let me just flip this around and just show you why. This is how you're gonna put it on your shirt. Thanks. You don't want that. So just always remember, vinyl you cut the pretty side, you cut it right reading. Heat transfer is always, you cut the dull side and you cut it in reverse. If it's a heart, if it's a snowflake, it doesn't really matter. No one's gonna be reading it, no one's gonna be. But if it's letters, I did the cutest 4th of July thing a couple years ago, flipped it around. So I teach this class all the time. I still do this all the time. So just try to remember, always cut it in reverse. Always use the dull side of, like on this one, cut the white instead of this. If it's glossy, this is going to be your carrier, so just don't cut the pretty side. That's all I can say. Always, and then always cut it in reverse.
Wait, that one you don't have, that one you mirror too? You mirrored
Yes.
for that one also? Oh,
All of them are.
okay.
This clear, the stuff you can see on the front is actually the liner you peel off.
Right, because I thought, this is just me, because like I said, I'm new at this, is there's some I thought where you can order the printed, but you don't mirror it, and then you have to apply a separate, you basically don't have to apply a separate transfer sheet to that?
This one you don't
No.
use any transfer tape.
Okay, so shiny side down still.
Everything you need is
Okay.
right here.
Okay,
You can use a Teflon sheet, and they look like this.
okay.
This gives it just a little bit of sheen and things like that. You can put it between, so you put the fabric, this, and then press it.
Okay,
But everything you need is right here. Unlike vinyl, you don't need transfer tape. If you're using the digital print that you just talked about, you do. But
Okay.
this stuff, no.
okay.
It's all right here. You just have to remember to cut the back.
So it works like the regular heat transfer vinyl is what I guess I'm asking.
We're gonna do some in just one second, so you'll get a feel for it. The other thing that kind of freaked me out when I started working with it is the back is sticky. The stuff you peel off, like vinyl, is normally sticky. You're used to weeding it, and it's sticky. The stuff you peel off of this is not sticky, but the backing paper is sticky. And that's to kind of help you to apply it to your garment and not have it move.
It also helps you with your layering
Yes.
a lot.
Yes. So that's one thing that kind of you might encounter when you go to do it. It's just a little bit different. A lot like vinyl, just slightly different. So today we have, all of you should have a shirt. You should have an X-Acto. And you should have little, I just pre-cut some samples of everything. So you can basically try it out. See how it feels. When I say weeding, I'm meaning taking out everything that you don't want. The negative, yes, negative space. I'm an old sign maker, so I call it weeding. I don't know what everyone else calls it. So that's what I mean by that. These guys, yeah, fabulous. There you go. You should have, so this is a chemical sample. This is Easy Weed. This is flock, this is holographic, and this is the glitter. So,
Which one is block?
the little moon.
Oh, it is?
Yep, little purple moon.
Oh.
So try, just use your exact if you want, use your fingers if you want, however it works.
Should I get an exact one? Please?
Oh, yeah, did they not make it to you?
No, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I use an exact with a weed, but again, I'm from the old school tiny days. So there's little picks, there's tweezers, there's all kinds of different weeding tools, and we sell them out here. I just prefer an exact over the best. So try cutting all those and just kind of see, or I mean, yeah, weeding all those. See how they feel, and we're gonna actually apply them to your shirt.